Hi, and welcome to Brush Tips with Cheri. Today we have a special guest. This is Nick Smith right here. This is the man behind all of this. So this is my husband, Nick, and he is not an artist at all. I'm just kidding. You do a lot of great art. Like you polish things really nicely.
If you need something polished.
Yeah, he does that, and he like builds furniture, which is nice too. But other than that, he's just super amazing. So, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we have this paint palette right here. You have your fancy paint palette. Let's talk about these paint colors. We have turquoise, we have yellow, we have phthalo green, we have black, we have burnt umber, and we have white. So we're going to be painting these super cute fall pumpkins down here. I figured even though we got how many inches of snow last night?
Looks like 4 or 5.
We could still paint fall things because technically it's still fall, right?
Yeah.
Even though Nico was outside catching snowflakes this morning with his mouth. And he had us up at 5 o'clock saying
He wanted to see the snow.
he wanted to go play. No. All right, so here's our 3 brushes that we're going to use today. They are, whoa, I almost lost one. We have this Big Daddy brush right here.
That's me.
That's you. That guy's going to get the job done, all right? Then we have these 2 other brushes right here. We have this medium one, and then we have this little tiny one. So we're going to be using these 3 brushes, but first we're going to start with the Big Daddy one. So go ahead and grab that. Touch your paper towel with it to dry it off, all right? We're going to make the pumpkins first, okay? So I want you to, we don't even have orange. Good. All right, that would be like the main ingredient in an orange pumpkin, right? So grab some of this orange here. And what I want you to do is just make a big pumpkin like this, like an M, like a giant M. That's shallow. Now, Nick, you got to move kind of fast here, buddy. You know, he went to the total opposite side of that.
It's a couple's painting now.
You are not following directions at all. Already. 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in. All right, and then just color this in real quick. It doesn't have to be fancy, but go up and down. You see how I'm going up and down? I'm going with the pumpkin. I'm not going against the grain of the pumpkin. So when you look at a pumpkin, it's like this, right? How you doing over there? Good?
Oh, yeah.
We might have to hang this one up in the house, Nick.
Oh, boy. I don't think I have one hanging in the house.
Do you? I don't think you do, but you have one in my office at the studio.
Behind the door.
Huh?
Behind the door?
No. It's right on the main wall. It's that tree that we
I know where
painted
it
that
is.
one time.
The very first painting.
Yeah. Oh, we do have one. We have a giraffe that you painted one time at the house.
I don't think
But
that's
it is not hanging up.
It's the most important part.
To him,
The
that
edges.
is. I guess I could paint my bottom too. Nick is always leading by example. There you go. Perfect. How you doing? You doing good over there?
Oh, yeah. What's
Making
next?
pumpkins?
What's next?
Rinse your brush. Rinse, rinse, rinse. You hear that swishing around in there?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to grab some of this white, but what I want you to do is grab a tiny, tiny little bit of brown to kind of color the white, just so that you have an outline and you can put the outline there. And we're going to kind of go into this orange a little bit, but it's okay. We're going to grab a big scoop of white and just fill this in. We're going to come back and do this in a minute. So just make it look like this. I know it looks kind of crazy because it goes right into that orange, but that's all right. It'll be perfect. And then rinse off your brush. And we're going to use this blue when you're done. Oh, all right. So I need to do my bottom again because I totally keep forgetting to do my bottom. So Nick, again, leading by example, being the good painter student that you are. He's so quiet over there. Well, no, you're not, because I started on the other side. Perfect. So I'm kind of happy that you got off work a little bit earlier. Why are you painting your pumpkin brown? Nobody's pumpkin's brown here. People always ask me if Nick is an artist too. And I say, why would you think that? And they say, well, because you're married. Well, just because we're married doesn't mean you know how to paint.
Opposites attract, right?
Oh, yeah. But you do. He paints walls really well. And what else? Huh?
Like a boss.
Yeah, you do walls really well. I like to paint our walls at home. If I had time, I would be changing our bedroom by now because every couple years I like to put a new coat of paint on. And it's been, 2 years since we've had a black bedroom? Huh?
It's not black.
Black purple. It is black. It's more black than...
It's better than the last purple you put in there.
I know. I think I want to go with gold this time.
Oh, how would you sleep?
I think one day you're just going to come home and it's going to be metallic walls. Metallic gold walls, and they sparkle.
How's my pumpkin looking?
It's looking good.
Okay.
So wet your brush, clean it off real good, and we're going to do like a watercolor on this blue wash. This is the wrong blue that I used on here. I forgot the other one. So you see how wet my brush is now? We're going to take this and we're going to run it like it's a watercolor. Bring some white over here to kind of tone down some of that blue. And then just real lightly start throwing it on there. There's no right or wrong way how to do this background. I just want it to be thrown on there. I want it to look kind of rustic or vintagey or wore out like a... Or, I mean, you can just go straight super dark if you want. So just keep coloring that background and make sure you get your top and your sides. Why is it hanging up there, Nick?
So the bottom can
Can
dry.
you bring it back down? Bring it down a level, Nick. Bring it down a level. It's okay if the bottom doesn't dry. Oh my goodness. Nick's first TV debut, right?
Yep.
You've never been, oh no, you were on TV when you were younger, right? When you were in high school?
Yeah, sure.
Tell them what you did, Nick. Nick, you're supposed to paint with the canvas on. Oh my goodness. Okay, put that down. Yeah, hold that. There you go. Perfect. Tell them what you did on TV when you were younger.
I don't know. I just showed up.
No, you didn't.
Are you talking about academic challenge?
I sure am.
I didn't make it there. I was at a track meet.
Oh. You probably should have gone to the academic challenge.
In hindsight.
So, but your team went.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
You skimped. You left them.
Well, I had another team I was helping out.
So you like track better.
I think I needed to go to that meet in order to let her.
Oh. Oh, yeah. See, but then you could have gone on TV as like the smartest kid ever. Because you were wicked smart.
I wouldn't go smartest ever.
Well, you're super smart now.
I used to be, and then I had kids.
Yeah. And I feel like they suck the life out of us, don't they?
Yeah.
Little Nico he's crazy. He keeps wanting to come on this show. But because we only have 27 minutes, I keep telling him, like, I don't think it would be good. It would have to be something super basic for him to paint. It's not that he can't paint. I feel like he would be like, okay, I'm done. And we'd still have like 16 minutes left. So I get kind of nervous about that. But
Great.
That's okay. There's no mistakes here. Just go ahead and...
That is not a happy tree.
Here, let me help you. There you go. Look, I fixed it all for you. Nick's used to paint everywhere, right?
Yep.
On all my clothes. On my bed. Do we still have that pillowcase that has the paint on it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But we've since got new sheets.
Do you put white? in your
Yeah, we
background?
talked about the white.
No, you
Nick.
said water.
And white. I say you take some white and lighten up that blue a little bit. That's all right. You're doing good. You're doing fantastic, Nick. You are. Look at you. Okay, so go ahead and let that dry. Let's rinse our brushes and let's play with pumpkins, okay? Let's actually let these pumpkins dry a little bit. Is your pumpkin, oh, look at, I didn't even do that part.
It's a fade.
It's what?
It's a fade. Fade to white.
No, it's not fading to white. Oh my goodness. Cut right in front of the camera here so nobody can see what we're doing. Okay, so play with the background a little bit. If you wanted to, you could totally do the background first, then let the whole background dry, then go over the pumpkins, make them both bright white, and then go into putting the colors on. But I want to make it as easy as possible for you, so that's why we're doing it like this. Okay? So let's clean off that Big Daddy brush. We can actually grab this brush right here, this medium brush. Go ahead and grab your put your brush in your cup, Nick.
Your cup is dirty.
Put your brush in your cup so you don't ruin the brushes. Gosh. Do you want to have to buy new brushes, Nick? Or you'll just probably find some at home. Give them to me. Here's your new brushes. There's a lot of brushes at home too, huh? There's a lot of brushes everywhere. All right. So I'm going to take this white, and I got a big scoopful, like Lucky Charms scoopful. Because we love Lucky Charms. Well, I love Lucky Charms. And just start filling that pumpkin in again.
What?
Yeah, just fill it up. You like, what do you like? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But the generic brand, huh?
Audis.
Yeah, I don't like their cereal. I'm kind of weird like that. Perfect. Nick, you're doing so good over there.
I have a great instructor.
Look at you go. You're a good pumpkin painter.
I am a good follower of directions.
I know, like when you make food at home and you follow recipes, you do really, really good there, right? But it took a long time for you to get there. Because before he really wasn't.
I could always follow a recipe.
Yes, but he is not a good not follower recipe cooker. Okay, right?
You probably don't have to tell the entire world it. But
Oh, it's okay, but the good food that you do make,
Is
like,
that done? Or any more
yeah,
white?
no, that's done.
Okay.
Like when you make me pizza, gluten-free pizza, delicious. You follow the directions. And what is that stir fry? But it doesn't have rice. It has cauliflower. And you make the cauliflower and broccoli, and then you make a stir fry. That's super good.
You have to send me the recipe.
Oh my
I don't remember making it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, orange. Grab some orange. And grab a little bit of yellow, because this is going to give our pumpkin some depth. It's always nice to play with some shading when it comes to, you can even grab some white too and throw some white in there like this. Perfect.
Oh, that's really
So,
yellow.
what?
That's really yellow.
No, you're good. Nico might want to hang this up in his room.
He's running out of wall.
I know. Nico paints, so he hangs up lots of things. That kid. That kid has us cracking up every day. This morning he stood outside sticking his tongue out because he was trying to catch all the snow.
He missed some.
He what?
He missed some.
Yes, I know. And he needs new boots, so he was kind of bummed out. I don't know why I haven't taken him to get boots yet. I feel like because I'm painting all the time, maybe. All right, so now that we have the good base of our pumpkins on, we're going to take some of the paints and we're going to shade them. So if you look down there, you can see there's some brown in them. There's some blue in the white one, and then we're going to put the stems on. So what I want you to do is just take a little tiny, tiny little bit of blue. Just throw it in a pumpkin.
Should I get rid of the orange?
Sure. I don't have to because I know how hard to push to where my orange is going to come out. So, and I think I want to add a little fun down here too. Make it kind of rusticy looking. Now I am going to rinse my brush. Good, good. Because then we're going to make some lines. That's perfect. Add a little bit of the blue to your orange, but don't push hard. When you push with the blue, it's going to make mud. So be real gentle.
I think you're setting me up for failure here.
No. Yeah, do that. That's good. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to take this brown, this pretty burnt umber here, and I'm going to outline my pumpkin just like so. And I like to hold my brush at an angle so that way I can make it more of a straight line instead of a thick line. So you did it good there, Nick. Kind of throw some of these lines on here. And you can even grab some black and some white, kind of mix it with the brown. And do the same thing over here. Actually, I don't like that, so I'm going to bring some of this orange back, throw some orange on here. Perfect. And I threw just a little tiny hint of accent orange right there in our little pumpkin. All right. Am I painting too fast for you, Nick?
Am I painting too slow for you?
Maybe. You're doing good, though. Would it be easier if I moved that finished piece over? You're so abstracty when you paint. Anything. You're doing good. Now do your orange pumpkin. Let me grab some of this brown and outline this orange guy here. I love it. Make it a rusticy looking pumpkin. Nick, this is perfect. This was a good one for you to pick. I'm glad you were able to come and paint. How you doing? You're so quiet when you paint. Don't start like hitting the side of your thing over there.
Oh, no.
No, the side of your easel. There you go. All right, so I'm going to put these stems on. You want me to wait?
No, go ahead.
I'll catch up.
So I'm going to take this other little smaller brush and I'm going to make some stems. So I have green and yellow here and I'm going to mix those green and yellows together just like so. And I can even grab a little bit of white to kind of play with it, brighten it up, give it a different shade. And then we're going to bloop, 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 and circle. I like to circle the top so that it looks like it's the top of the pumpkin. And just make a cute little stem, but make sure you bring it into the pumpkin. not just sitting on top of it. I'm going to grab a little bit of brown. Yours is like a little halo. It looks cute.
Isn't that a song?
Halo?
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't even sing on this one, on this show today.
Oh, you want me to sing your song?
No, I don't even know my song. My song of,
The one I sing you every day.
you sing to me every day.
Yeah.
My goodness. No, you don't have to sing it. I am not a very good singer, though.
Neither am
Huh?
I. Neither am I.
No, you're supposed to say yes, honey. You are a
Oh,
great
yeah, you're,
singer.
yeah, you're a great singer.
I feel like you're probably a really good singer, too. We should just practice at home.
I think I'm a better painter than I am a singer.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, you are a pretty good painter. You are! Look at how great you're doing. We can play around with it. Those are some big stems, too. Those are nice.
That's how we got big pumpkins. Strong stems.
Yeah. We need to take our pumpkins to the back and throw them out behind the barn so that they don't get stuck on the porch now that it's snowing and it's frozen. I don't even know what to do. Good thing you did come on, because this is a quick painting, I think. I would have been done way before. I like to take a little brown, Nick Smith, and shade it down into the bottom. See right here where I kind of shaded it? And
See right here where I kind of shaded it?
I can't see.
Oh.
Oh.
Not enough then, I guess.
So I like to shade it just so that it looks like it's kind of coming out of the top of the pumpkin and not out of the back of it. And I'll do the same thing right here too. And then we have to put some cute little vines on. The vines are super cute. I just go shoop. See that, Nick?
Nope.
You don't have eyes in the back of your head?
Not like you.
I know. I tell the kids that all the time, that I have eyes in the back of my head. I wonder if they believe me. I also tell them that I'm a mermaid. I think we talked about this with Vance when he was on the show.
I think you've talked
About it on 29 of the 31 shows.
That I'm a mermaid?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. I wonder if I could go underneath the water and paint a painting like a mermaid. Wouldn't that be hilarious? There you go. You're going fancy. I like it. I like it. We're going to put a leaf on too. A leaf is fun because there's really no right or wrong way how to do a leaf. I just kind of like, this kind of looks like a holly, so I'm going to bring this like this now. It looked like a holly leaf, and we don't want any holly leaves right now. I'm not a fan of cold weather. But I have a nice remote start on my car, so that makes my life a little bit easier. All right, so just kind of throw some of these green and yellow mix here, just to give your leaf a little shading. If you don't want to put the leaf on, you don't have to. It's okay to not put the leaf on. Whoop. Zoop. That's fun. How cute is this looking? This is all fancy and stuff. Yep. Nick's so quiet. This is how he is normally, because I do most of the talking, right, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even at home, do you feel like I talk a lot at home?
No.
You don't?
No.
Sometimes I feel like you.
I think you said a lot, but
Oh, I
you
feel
got
like I
sidetracked
talk all,
along the way.
I do get sidetracked a lot. I always get sidetracked. Listen, my brain doesn't work like yours.
I know, you're trying to make people's painting dreams come true.
Painting dreams come true. Yeah, I want everyone to be an artist. That's why I do so much. And you let me. Well, it's not that you let me, but you tolerate it. All right, so good job.
Oh,
Yay!
no lines on mine.
Your little one, that's okay. So I'm going to write happy fall on mine. And some of you can write the saying like happy fall, y'all, if you want. I just couldn't fit it. I was going to try, but then I was like, well, I'll just stick with the happy fall. And I like cursive. What you looking for?
Chalk.
For what?
So I can chalk mine.
So you could chalk it?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. That's fun, Nick. Happy? Fall. And of course you might need to go over it a couple times, and that's okay. You can go over it with thick paint. And then what I want you to do at the very end is be super awesome. Take your little tiny brush, sign the bottom, and own your painting. All right, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for being on the show today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching.